Coming up on this episode of WJMH Reports, we'll recap a recent event that not only showcased some local talent, but also raised money for a great cause.
Shortly after that, we will be taking a look at an exciting new event happening in Marshall County to promote Small Business Saturday.
Finally, WJMH Media is working hard to bring you various productions this holiday season. Stay tuned to find out what special programs we'll attend and where you can watch them.
That and more starts now on WJMH Reports.
Welcome to this edition of WJMH Reports. I'm Audrey Ferguson.
And I'm Emma Strait.
Craft shows can be a fantastic way for the community to see the work of small businesses in the area.
Vendors from all over the Ohio Valley attended John Marshall's recent craft show organized by the FFA, FBLA, and TSA students and advisors. Here's WJMH reporter Morgan Carlin with our top story.
The annual craft show has been taking place for 36 years and always brings in a large crowd. This year had a confirmed amount of 91 vendors and many more shoppers. This is the biggest fundraiser of the year for TSA students and is entirely student-run. All the money raised from table fees and the concession stand went to the TSA, FBLA, and FFA clubs, which will help them to participate in state and national competitions. Preparation for the craft show began at least a month beforehand for the club members, including FFA President Taylor Sippen.
We're making sure that we have enough tables for all the vendors, having enough space for all the vendors, and then also getting all the materials and food and supplies for the concession stand. So at least a month of preparation, and then setting up the night before and then setting up the day of. So it's just a lot of preparation.
The craft show can really drum up a lot of sales for local businesses and make people aware of the talented crafters in the area. Sippen believes that this event benefits the community by bringing people together to shop, sell, and just to help out.
I definitely do think it's a huge part of the community. A bunch of people come and show up. They're coming to shop, people coming as vendors themselves, the students coming in here to help with the concession stand and help set up the crafters, and then people just coming in to shop. I think it's a big deal.
The event was a major success overall and plans to be held for many years to come. Reporting from John Marshall High School, I'm Morgan Carlin with WJMH Reports.
Thanks, Morgan. Two of the upcoming competitions that funds will help students attend are the Life Smart State Competition on February 8th and TSA State Competition March 19th through 22nd.
Ogilvie is hosting a Thanksgiving dinner buffet on Thursday, November 28th. The dinner begins at noon and ends at 4 p.m. Classic Thanksgiving dishes will be served, such as oven-roasted turkey, Atlantic salmon, green bean casserole, and more. Following the main course, dessert will be served, and you can enjoy pies, cakes, and an array of other treats. Reservations must be made for those attending the event. Entry for adults is $80 and $29 for children ages 6 to 12, while children 5 and under get in free.
Would you like the chance to run through everyone's favorite event around the Valley, the Festival of Lights? Join the holiday fun at Ogilvie on Sunday, November 24th. The race will be a 5K beginning at the Good Zoo. Adults will pay a $25 registration fee, with kids running for free. Show up in your favorite holiday attire and don't forget to bring a personal light so other runners can see you. Registration starts at 4 p.m., where there will also be a DJ and kid activities. The kid and special guest race starts at 5:45. The general race start will begin at 6 p.m. You can email abrown@ogilvie.com for more information. Again, that is abrown@ogilvie.com.
Dancing with the Ohio Valley Stars returned for its 13th season earlier this month. 7 couples from all over the valley competed for first, while also raising money for the Augusta Levy Center. At the end of the night, several awards were given, including Judges' Choice Awards, Best Costume, Justin Malarkey and Kayla Berry, Best Choreography, Chris Thomas and Lindsay Yoho, Most Entertaining, James Schulte and Brooke Anderson, and Sponsor Spotlight, Justin Malarkey and Kayla Berry. The attendees of this event also voted for People's Choice by putting money in a bowl, all of which went toward therapy for children with autism. The couple who raised the most money and was therefore named the People's Choice winner was Chris Thomas and Lindsay Yoho. The biggest winners of the night, however, were Tom Halushak and Megan Campbell, who came away with the Mirrorball Trophy. Overall, Season 13 of the Dancing with the Ohio Valley Stars was a hit, while also spreading awareness and raising money for students at the Augusta Levy Learning Center. To watch a full production of the 2024 Dancing with the Ohio Valley Stars, visit the WJMH Media's YouTube page.
Coming up next, a local event honoring our veterans returns after 50 years.
WJMH Reports will return after this break.
Marshall County Schools is currently accepting applications for substitutes in the following categories: aide, bus driver, cook, custodian, secretary, and teacher. Get more details about the openings at mcsjobs.net. Interested? Apply at mcsjobs.net.
We've got more news now on WJMH Reports. I'm Audrey Ferguson.
And I'm Emma Straight. Moundsville has many small businesses, and one of the newest, more popular ones is the Farmhouse Peddler.
The Farmhouse Peddler is a cute antique shop that has all kinds of bouquets and gifts for every occasion. Not only do they have flowers, but they also have household decorations such as greenery, signs, giving bears, and candles. As a full-service florist and gift shop, the store provides delivery service to all local Marshall, Ohio, and Belmont County funeral homes. Owner of the Farmhouse Peddler, Greg Galentine, is proud to have so many options to give to people.
Very wide variety of selections for birthdays, anniversaries, a lot of sympathy stuff. So, we're here to serve families when we're in need, and with fresh flowers and the gifts.
Not only does Galentine own the store in Moundsville, but also has a shop located in Cameron, which has been open for 19 years. Owning these shops is more than a job for Galentine, as he loves what he does.
It's something that I've enjoyed doing. So when you like what you do, it's not really a job, it's a hobby.
With all the designers at both of Galentine's locations, there's over 55 years of experience.
If you would like to visit the Farmhouse Peddler, they are located on 1401 First Street, Moundsville, WV. If you would like to order flowers, you can call them at 304-810-4362. Galentine's other shop, the Cameron Floral and Gift Shop, is located 13 Bridge Street, Cameron, WV. To get in contact with the shop, you can call 304-686-3665. Again, if you'd like to order flowers from the Moundsville location, you can call 304-810-4362. And the Cameron number is 304-686-3665. Every year between Black Friday and Cyber Monday is a special day called Small Business Saturday. Small Business Saturday is a great way to shop local and purchase some really great items, with some that may even be handmade. This year on Small Business Saturday, the Marshall County Chamber of Commerce will celebrate this day by making a scavenger hunt throughout the businesses in Moundsville to encourage people to shop local. This event will be held November 30th and will be a scavenger hunt with the theme of Where's Woody? Owner of Ruttenberg's, Eileen Zinn, says that this event helps small businesses by giving them 3 times the amount of normal customers and bringing back money for the business.
Well, small business is what built our country, and if you shop here, you support local families that support your local events, and also the money that comes here stays here. It stays in the community, so that's important.
During this event, you can win prizes with proof of purchases. The scavenger hunt will take place at Take a Bow Dance Studio at 245 Jefferson Avenue. Again, the scavenger hunt will start at 245 Jefferson Avenue. This Small Business Saturday will be lots of fun, so be sure to participate and shop small.
Glendale Elementary School recently invited members of the community to honor our veterans. The event was held on November 7th at Glendale City Park. The students of Glendale Elementary sang patriotic songs, gave speeches about why it's important to honor our veterans, and had a small parade walking from the park to the school. Glendale Elementary teacher Kathy Fox wants her students to understand the significance of Veterans Day.
I think that it's important for the children to understand the sacrifices that other people make to make their life better.
This event is held annually to show kids that it isn't just another day off school, but a day to honor our veterans.
Another event being held in honor of those who have served was the Veterans Day Parade in Moundsville. The parade, which was held earlier this month on the 9th, was the first Veterans Day parade held in Moundsville since around the 1960s. After a 50-plus year hiatus, the parade acted as a test run to bring it back permanently. Members of the community were asked to gather and participate, decorating their vehicles and waving American flags. The parade, which was coordinated by Zachary Allman, saw a greater turnout than expected. Allman is glad to see that the parade was a success and is passionate about fostering a sense of patriotism among the community and our veterans.
The purpose of this is just to reinstill that sense of patriotism within our community and within the veterans. You got to understand we have a lot of Vietnam veterans here that were here today that didn't come home to a hero's welcome.
Given the parade's success and importance, it will become an annual event and is planned to become even bigger as time goes on.
The Marshall County Fairgrounds is holding a Winter Wonderland bridal show that any brides are welcome to this holiday season. The bridal show is December 7th from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. and will be held at the fairgrounds. The event includes wedding vendors, a bridal show, and drawings. If you're interested in attending, brides can pre-register via an online form. You can find it at Marshall County Fairgrounds Facebook page, scrolling to the bridal show post and clicking on the link provided. With the winter and holidays quickly approaching, more people are in need of food and supplies.
Both this show and the next show, WJMH reporter Angelina Hott will sit down with two organizations who are always giving back and helping those in need. WJMH Reports will return after this break.
Injured in an accident? We're ready to help. Chat with a legal representative now at gkt.com or contact our office at 845-9750 for a free consultation. gkt.com, the right attorney makes a difference.
Welcome back to WJMH Reports. I'm Angelina Hott. With the holidays and cold weather coming up, there is more need than ever for food and supplies. Joining me now from Shepherd's Pantry with more information is volunteer Mary Tennant. Thank you for joining me today.
Well, thank you for having me.
How long has Shepherd's Pantry been helping the community?
Actually, we are one of the oldest of the agencies, the food bank agencies. We have been in operation since the 1970s.
Wow.
Yeah, well, around 50 years.
That's a long time.
Yeah, we have grown exponentially in that time. We started out in one little tiny storage room in the 3rd floor of Simpson Church, and we have grown from there, but we have been around since the 1970s. Yes, ma'am.
That's amazing. How long have you been a part of Shepherd's Pantry?
I've been a part of Shepherd's Pantry off and on since my college days. I used to volunteer in the summers. I would go in while their regular help would be on vacation, and I would always come in during our Christmas breaks and help with our Christmas giveaway, which I am anxious to talk about.
What kind of supplies do you provide people with?
Well, we are an agency of the Mountaineer Food Bank, which is an arm of the national organization Feeding America. So primarily we are there to give food to people. But we also have 4 rooms of clothing. We operate out of the little house that is right there, an arm of Simpson Church. We're on their property. They house us and take care of us. And we have 4 rooms of clothing there. We have a room of linen supplies. We have a used toy room. And then we have recently taken over a good portion of one of the other buildings, a double garage, and that's our food storage area. Wow. So we have a lot there that we have small appliances and small things for the house from time to time.
Awesome. How can people donate these things to Shepherd's Pantry?
Well, We are there every Tuesday and Wednesday mornings, and people can just drive up, and we have a crew that will help them, carry in their supplies. If Tuesday, Wednesday mornings doesn't work for them, if they call the church office, the number is 304-845-5080, extension 0. The secretary at the church will contact me, and I can meet people on site. If Tuesday, Wednesday morning people are working, I can come on weekends, evenings. It's not a problem.
Okay.
We do things at people's convenience.
Which is good. What are some ways that people can help others like you guys do?
Well, as I said, we are a food bank agency. So basically, people can help by donating food. Right now, we are gearing up for our Christmas sharing event, which will be December 18th. We are always looking for donations of new toys. There was a time when we gave gently used, but we now give brand new toys to children. We have 50 children signed up with us. If they want to donate a new toy, if they want to donate canned food or non-perishable food. We always are looking at this time of year for winter clothing. It's been unseasonably hot, but we know what's coming. And, we would take any of those things. Cash is always good.
Yes. What are some ways that people can get help from Shepherd's Pantry?
It's really quite simple. We exist to help people in Marshall County. We know that there are other agencies around that also provide help, and frankly, some of them are able to provide a little more help than we're able to do. But because we don't have public transportation, people can't always get to those places. And so we need proof that people are Marshall County residents. Someone comes to us from Ohio County, we refer them to the House of the Carpenter on Wheeling Island. We refer them across the river if they're from Ohio to the Salvation Army in Bel Air. We know there are other agencies that are willing to help, and we exist for people in Marshall County. So we ask for proof of residence. We also, because we are attached to Feeding America and the food bank, we have that government attachment. We have to do government paperwork, and they require income guidelines. So we have a record of that. But beyond that, it's pretty simple to sign up. We don't have a lot of hoops for people to jump through.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
What do you love most about giving back to the community?
Well, selfishly, I love the feeling that you get when you know that you've truly made a difference in someone's life, when you know that someone has been truly blessed by what you've been able to do for them. That is a selfish thing. What I enjoy about it is the camaraderie. That's another way people can help, is to volunteer their time. We are an outreach of Simpson Methodist Church, but we are a very ecumenical group. We have folks there from the Latter-day Saints. We have folks from St. Francis across the street, the Ash Avenue Church of God, the Presbyterians. We are truly an ecumenical group. And we just really enjoy one another's company. We have a good time while we're there, and it's just a great place to spend a couple days a week.
Well, thank you for joining me today.
Oh, well, thank you for having me.
Did you want to add anything?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Well, thank you. If you are in need, you can go visit the Shepherd's Pantry at Simpson United Methodist Church in Moundsville every Wednesday from 9 a.m. until 11:20 a.m. If you would like to donate, you can do so on Tuesdays or Wednesdays. Coming up shortly, we'll see how Ogilvy kicked off the most lit event of the year. Stay tuned after this break for more on WJMH Reports.
Marshall County Schools is currently accepting applications for substitutes in the following categories: aide, bus driver, cook, custodian, secretary, and teacher. Get more details about the openings at mcsjobs.net. Interested? Apply at mcsjobs.net.
Welcome back. We've got more news now on WJMH Reports. I'm Audrey Ferguson.
And I'm Emma Straight.
Joining us for sports and entertainment news is WJMH anchor Angelina Hott.
Thank you, Audrey and Emma.
Mental health has been a huge concern in recent years. WJMH reporter Abby Korngiver learned how Marshall County Schools is assisting kids in need.
WVU Medicine's Rockefeller Science Institute and Marshall County Schools has recently partnered up to offer free mental health services for students in the county. The Marshall County Schools Student Assistance Team connects the gap between students and the obstacles that they face with their mental health. This team, which is through Marshall County Schools and Superintendent Dr. Shelby Haynes, collaborates with WVU Medicine to provide the services. Haynes notices the rise in mental health issues and wants to make a change.
The need for mental health services across the county is increasing, as it is all over the entire state and nation. And so we are trying to do what we can here in Marshall County to help those in need.
The program offers a wide range of services to treat mental, emotional, and developmental issues, ultimately focusing on the care of the students. Regional Director of Rockefeller Neuroscience Institute, Tiffany Weiss, believes that no child that is struggling should go through this alone and is very glad that they started this program.
Work with children and work through the issues that they're having so that they don't feel that there is no hope and no way out.
Transportation is offered through the schools for those in need, while Rockefeller Neuroscience Institute provides medication management and psychiatric services. Currently, the program offers services for ages 15 years and older, but will be widened to all classes starting in January. Reporting from John Marshall High School, I'm Abby Korngiver with WJMH Reports.
Thanks, Abby. To schedule an appointment, a parent or legal guardian can call 855-988-2273. Again, that's 855-988-2273. Don't hesitate to reach out. There is always somebody there who can help you. Everyone's favorite event around the valley, the Festival of Lights, was recently kicked off with a light-up night which featured a new drone show this year at Ogilvy Park. The event occurred on Thursday, November 7th and Saturday, November 9th. Sky Elements, one of the largest drone show companies in the world, brought over 100 synchronized drones to soar through the sky. The show was kicked off at 6:15 with a few fireworks, followed by the drones taking flight. The drone show lasted about 15 minutes and was a great beginning to the season for the Festival of Lights, sponsored by West Banco. Ogilvy welcomes all to visit the Festival of Lights, which are lit up nightly from dusk to midnight starting November 7th through January 9th. Although admission is not required, a $30 donation is suggested which you will also get when a vehicle pass valid through the holiday season to see the lights as many times as you'd like. In addition to the pass, you will also receive an Ogilvy Rewards book containing more than $500 in coupons. Christmas is near, and for many people, their favorite part is giving to others. One way you could give others local is by participating in the toy drive in the Marshall County Chamber of Commerce. Throughout the whole month of November, the Chamber will be accepting toys to give to kids in Marshall County schools. You could drop off your donations at the Chamber office at 609 Jefferson Avenue. If you have any questions, you can call them at 304-845-2773. You can also email the Chamber at chamber@marshallcountychamber.com. Again, to email them, it's chamber@marshallcountychamber.com. And to call, it's 304-842-2773. Along with the opportunity to give back, the holiday season also brings festival content from WJMH Media. This starts with the Main Street Bank Fantasy and Lights Parade in downtown Wheeling, which will take place on Friday, November 22nd. WJMH Media will be the crew behind the scenes at this event, which can be seen live on WTRF. The day after the Wheeling Christmas Parade, Saturday, November 23rd, will be the Marshall County Chamber of Commerce Christmas Parade. This will be live streamed on the WJMH YouTube channel. Then, on Thursday, December 5th, WJMH Media will be at West Banco Arena for Wheeling Symphony Orchestra's Symphony on Ice. Next, on Sunday, December 8th, WJMH Media will be at the St. Clairsville Christmas Parade, which you can watch live on WTRF. Finally, on Thursday, December 12th, WJMH Media will be behind the scenes for Monarch Tidings. While the event will not be live, it will be posted on the WJMH Media YouTube channel on Tuesday, December 17th. It will also air on WTRF CBS on Christmas Eve and WTRF ABC Ohio Valley on Christmas morning. Be sure to follow us on X, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube for more updates. The Marshall County Family Resource Network is hosting a teen Christmas project. The Marshall County FRN is asking for donors to provide Marshall County teens gifts to spread some holiday cheer. They are asking for brand name hygiene products, clothing items, and fun gifts. The most needed product donations are as follows: men's body wash, which they were asking you to donate Old Spice, Axe, and Dial; men's and women's deodorant, which they are asking for Secret or Degree; full-size Colgate or Crest toothpaste; and pads or tampons. To donate online, you can scan the QR code on the screen.
Thanks, Angie. Coming up after the break, we'll spotlight the dedicated shrinks teacher at John Marshall for our third Staff Member of the Week segment.
Stay tuned for that and this week's Weekend Pictures coming up after the break.
Marshall County Schools is currently accepting applications for substitutes in the following categories: aide, bus driver, cook, custodian, secretary, and teacher. Get more details about the openings at mcsjobs.net. Interested? Apply at mcsjobs.net.
We've got more news now on WJMH Reports. I'm Audrey Ferguson.
And I'm Emma Straight.
For our fourth Staff Member of the Week segment, we're featuring the strings teacher at John Marshall, Justin Jones. He has been teaching strings for 15 years in total, with 12 being at John Marshall. Joan helps with not only school events, but community events as well. His favorite part about teaching is being able to see his students
getting
develop.
to see students from the time that they're really young to the time that they get to graduate high school. So I get to see them many, many years, and I get to see them grow as musicians and as people too.
We would like to say thank you to Justin Jones for his dedication to John Marshall and for his willingness to participate in our Staff Member of the Week segment.
Now let's take a look at this week's in Pictures, brought to you by WJMH Digital Photography students.
We would like to thank the digital photography students again for another great batch of weekend pics.
I love how involved the Chamber of Commerce is with the community, and I'm looking forward to donating to that toy drive.
I definitely agree with the WJMH Media will be broadcasting its Marshall County Parade.
On that note, it's a busy season for WJMH Media, so stay updated by following at WJMH Media on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram to stay up to date on local events and broadcasts.
We would like to thank our viewers for tuning in on another episode of WJMH Reports, as well as WLU-TV and Xfinity for airing them.
We'll be back next week with more stories from around the community, right here on WLU-TV. For Emma, Angelina, and everyone here at WJMH Media, I'm Audrey Ferguson. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.